No Zoinks!
No game unboxings.
No GPKs.
And guess what? No NFL, I guess, technically.
That's right, man. It's a show about nothing.
And we ain't talking Seinfeld. So the adventure begins.
Hey man, it's season 2, episode 11 of the Adventure Begins show. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Jarek.
Check it out, man. For all upcoming events, search.
Yeah, you can search The Adventure Begins on Facebook and Instagram. That's right, Facebook and Insta.
That's right, man. So, November 26th, we got Miniature Mondays. It's free.
It's
with
free.
This guy.
It's all day. It's all free. It's with me. That's what it is. So every Monday we come on in, we're going to have a table set up for you to paint. Just notice them because they have the big tarps all over it. We'll have paint sitting out. We'll have, water cups. We'll have brushes all ready for you to come in and paint your miniatures. All you got to do is bring your smiling face and bring a miniature for you to paint because we don't provide those. And you're good. Need help painting a miniature? Well, guess what? We got a lot of cool people like myself who do this quite often because we're nerds and everything else going on in our life. And we'll teach you how to do stuff. It's pretty simple.
That's right. Nossash usually comes up, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. I like Nossash. He's fun. We've got an event.
We've got an event?
Yeah, man.
What?
It's Asmodee's 7 Wonders promotion. And this is an 8-week event.
That's an 8-week thing. So each week, there's a new riddle.
That's right. So we have a poster up on our wall.
Yep.
You show up at the beginning of the week.
Take a picture
of the QR code, and then your riddle of the week comes up.
Yeah. And watch out because the answer is right under your nose.
At least for this week.
At least for this one.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. It started today. We learned about it today. We'll try to do it today. And maybe by next week, we'll kind of know what's going on
more. Anyway, feel free to stop on in anytime. Probably coming out on Monday to make sure you get the right thing and get moving. So you have a whole week to do it. Nice thing, too, is if you solve each riddle for each week, you're going to have clues for the last one on the 8th week.
The great mystery riddle.
Which is the big one. Oh. There's a whole bunch of cool prizes that Asmodee is giving out for this, depending on where you are and your whole regional stuff.
$500 in Asmodee credit for games.
And that's a lot of stuff. I can buy stuff like, if I remember right, Catan's on that list, Carcassone's on the list, 7 Wonders is on that list.
I was supposed to say 7 Wonders.
There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff that you probably know the title of, you might not have in your collection, that Asmodee, the new great empire of games, is going to be able to provide for you. Wait, no, it's
Tuesday the 27th, we've got Dragon Ball Super Sanctioned Store Tournament. $5, $5.45 for all you unrounded people.
Yeah, if you want to cut your life into quarters, well, guess what? This is the event for you. $5 entry gets you in, and guess what? You can play Dragon Ball Super. Here's a sanctioned tournament with cool prizes that go along with it. Our boy Julius is the one who runs that right now, and we're doing cool interviews with a lot of winners for these things, so show up, win some cool prizes, and get yourself featured here on The Adventure Begins.
Actually, they're doing a brand new show.
They are?
Yeah, just for Julius.
Well, I meant like the Adventure Begins Greater Universe type thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's the TABU.
The Tabuverse.
Ah, nice.
I know, just remember, we were first.
We did first, boys.
Friday the 30th, we got X-Wing Meetup. It's totally free, 6 p.m. with Colton. Red Leader 1?
Red 3, sitting by.
Sure.
Sweet.
Red Rum?
Red
Wine?
Red wine. Anyway, cool event. If you want to come learn how to play X-Wing, or you're curious about what it is, or you've been playing forever, and you're looking for a new place here in the north side of the Woodlands, Montgomery, Houston area, guess what? This is the place to be for it. We got cool promos if you do games. We got cool people who will talk you through things. And we got Colton, which is a person. So come on down. It's a fun event. What?
I was going to say a joke, but I don't have one.
Oh, well, there you go.
You say he's a person.
He's a person.
I was going to slide Danny in on that somehow.
Oh, he's not a person. He's a robot.
He's definitely a robot.
Yeah.
Saturday, May 1st, Pokemon Meetup. It's totally free. 2 p.m. You guys have what to do, man. Bring your kids in. Bring yourself in. Battle. Poke battle. One another.
Yeah. We might have product. We might not.
Yeah. But there's always giveaways.
There's
always something to give away.
Posters. Cool pictures.
Professor Colton always has something to give away.
I don't know where he finds these things.
Speaking of, we did a break last week.
We did do a break last week.
It was a lot of fun.
That seemed like it was good.
Over $100 worth of awesome cards.
Nice, which basically covers up both boxes, which isn't bad.
So if you want to check it out, man, just go to the Facebook. It's on the videos. And Hidden Fates, Shining Fates.
Nice.
That's cool.
Also on Saturday, we have our Warhammer and Tabletop meetup. This is another free event we have going on. Calendar says 4 o'clock. But in reality, this is an all-day thing. As long as there's a table open, you can come in and do things. Yeah, if you're interested in Warhammer, whether it's 40K or Age of Sigmar, that's the sci-fi or fantasy version of it, come on down. Our community's been really good at getting new people invested with it. And if you have questions, hit myself up. I'm usually here on Saturdays anyway. Mortal Kombat. No, that was Street Fighter. I know, you got me there. So come on in for that. Once again, calendar says 4. Come on in anytime during the day. I got people here at 11, Jared, who don't have anything else going on with their life. So yeah, come on down. So Sunday, May 2nd, guess what? We have our D&D Adventures League Junior. This is for our 10 to 16-year-olds. If you're 17 plus or 16 plus and you want to go to the adult side, go there. That's going to start up on the 9th is when that one's going to go live for that event. However, if you're 10 to 16-year-old, this is the one for you. $5 buy-in, come in and buy anything in store. Signups are online through the website. If you are not seeing it up there, one of two things is happening. Either one, it's not going on, or two, it's full. I had to actually explain this to a lot of people recently. I know as we get closer to the summer months, we get busier. It's kind of the natural flow of how things go in a store like this. But if you're not seeing it up there, those are the two possibilities. We can try and confirm it for you, but it's one of the two.
Check it out, man. We've got an upcoming event. It's Star Wars Trivia with yours truly at Tapped. And speaking of, I'm teaming up with The Adventure Begins in Tapped Drafthouse, Conroe, Texas on May the 4th for Star Wars themed trivia night.
That's right.
The game will focus on the original trilogy with prizes for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd with giveaways from local businesses all night.
That's right. Guess what? Come dressed up as your favorite Star Wars character for the Star Wars costume contest. And also, The Adventure Begins will be hosting an art competition.
That's right, man. Draw yourself as a Jedi or a Sith and submit your work in-store or online to...
That's right. Events at theadventurebeginstx.com.
With your name and your phone number from May 1st to May 4th, 2021, obviously.
Yep.
There's both kids and adult competitions, so please let us know.
If you're under 16, guess what? You're a kid. Also, in the email when you send it to us, please let us know which category you're entering.
That's right, man.
It's really simple. There are no purchases necessary for this contest, but you do need a loyalty account to get prizes. Voting will take place on May 5th, with all the works displayed here in store. Stop by to check out your favorite Adventure Begins staff members' drawings as well. Yeah.
Prizes for winners in each category will be...
First place is getting $20 in-store credit.
Second place, $15 store credit.
And third place is getting $10 of in-store credit. That's right. Winning works will also be featured on our Facebook page. So train hard and may the Force be with you.
This week on my secret stash, I got Ultimate Fallout #4. This is the second print.
Second print.
It's the first appearance of Miles Morales, and it's not going to stick around long. I promise you that. Hey, man, check it out, dude. I'm interviewing David Dastmalchian.
Who?
David Dastmalchian.
You keep saying the name, but it's not ringing any bells.
Dude, he's like the creator of Count Crowley.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
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 What else has he done?
Dude, he's the Russian from Ant-Man.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
And he's going to be in the new Dune movie.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
And he's Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad 2.
Who?
Polka Dot Man.
Oh, yeah, Polka Dot Man. So, when is this interview taking place?
Right now!
And wait, why aren't you right there right now?
I don't know.
Go!
Dude! Oh, David! Where are you, man?
But I got here. I made it.
That's awesome, brother.
How are you, dude? Look at that.
Good.
Why you got that Funko up behind you, man? Why ain't you got mine? What the heck, bro? You got your own and you ain't got mine? That's some BS, bro.
You haven't sent me a Funko.
I don't have one. I do want to get Count Crowley Funkos, but I've seen a lot of... I've actually... That's not true. I've got... let's see here. I have... Abracadabra. That was done by the awesome Mike Faulkner. This is a custom Funko Pop, so it's not a official. Okay. It's a custom. And then he also did this rad Kurt from Ant-Man.
Oh,
but
that's right.
Do not have a Jerry Bartman or any other characters from Count Crowley, which would be so rad. So anybody watching who wants to put in the good word on your Twitter, hit up Funko and tell them, come on, guys.
Dude, well, while we get people to contact Dark Horse, we'll get people to contact Funko. Let's just do it simultaneously.
Yeah, it's a big campaign, dude. Get out the vote.
Yes, for sure.
How are you, man? It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you as well, man. I've just been busy. You have been busy. And I was this much scared. That's how scared I was that this wasn't going to happen. Because I know when you reached out to me, I was like, oh, excited. But then everything kind of started to open up, and you started to get busy, and I was like, oh no!
So busy, dude. But it's but you know, of course, I make time for this, and yeah, it's the world is opening up again, and like, it feels like a lot of bad monsters are getting defeated. A lot of good monsters are rising back out of the ground, and like, I think that comic shops are just starting to really kick in hardcore, and I'm so glad so many of my favorite shops survived. Some like barely, but so many have survived. And yeah, man, I feel like we're about to head into a really awesome celebratory creative like vortex for a minute, and I'm like here for it, you know?
Yeah, we got really lucky because you know, the pandemic happened. We were getting scared because we didn't know what was going to happen. But everybody was quarantining and they needed their nerd stuff. So, I mean, you know, COVID worked out so well for us that we're buying like the entire upstairs of the shopping center that we're located in, because it's going crazy. So
I can't wait to go to the shop, man. We got to do a signing there.
That would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, and we've been selling the book like crazy.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So what I decided to do was not go live. That way.
Okay.
So we're going to put this in the Adventure Begins show. Great. And, you know, I know we only got a limited time with you, so we'll just kind of chop it up in a few episodes. That way we're constantly talking about Count Crowley and keeping in people. And then after that, we'll put out the full video is what I'm thinking.
Sweet.
So like on the show, like I'll introduce you, and then we'll come to the interview.
Okay.
So it'll be all great. Like, he's my best friend in the world. No, but I'll introduce you, and then we'll come to the interview, and you know, we'll start.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, let's do it.
Cool. All right. Hey, man, thanks for being on the show. You're back.
I'm back.
Last time we saw you was Quarantine Con. And a lot of people really dig that interview. We got a lot of good response from it. So thanks for coming back. You've been a busy man.
Thanks for having me back, man. Yeah, you know, I somebody said to me, one of my Canadian friends when quarantine started, they were like, well, you can get chunk, drunk, or hunk. And I was like, well, I can't do any of those three. So I don't drink, so I can't get drunk. If I eat too much, then I just don't feel good. And then I'm never going to be a hunk. So I wrote like crazy this year, dude. I wrote like crazy. And because I needed it, you know, like it was such an important outlet for me. My wife Eve and I have two kids who we love, but being, you know, with your kids in your face 24/7, month after month, like, and not to mention just never knowing if the world is going to get better, if things are going to improve, like what's going to happen, am I ever going to work again? Like all that stuff was so hard. So I just luckily had been dreaming up so many stories that I've wanted to write about, you know, Jerry and the whole Count Crowley mythology, and film projects that I've been writing and working on, and television projects that I've been writing and working on. So I wrote, never knowing what was going to happen with like acting stuff. And then in the last like few months, the acting stuff has just completely like the phoenix risen from the ashes, and there's so many exciting things happening. And you know, for me, I've got the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards coming up this weekend, which I filmed remotely, like in my own living room, which was so cool, and like some really exciting, like, you know, stuff. But yeah, I'm just hoping and praying that now, you know, Dark Horse will pull the trigger on allowing me to tell more Crowley stories, because I wrote so many while we were in quarantine, and now I'm just waiting for them to be like, all right, give us some more scripts.
Yeah, you know, after we touched base again here recently about this interview, I went back and read, you know, McCount Crowley's. So, I mean, I loved it the first time around, yeah. And it's such a great book, man. It's very well written. The artwork is amazing. Um, Dr. Fearless made a little cameo in there that I thought was brilliant.
That was all Lucas, man. I did not ask him to do that. For all you diehard fans out there who were able to pluck, you know, Dr. Fearless out of the audition line when they're trying to find a new horror host. But when I first saw his sketches of, I was like, oh, I bet Lucas is going to come up with some great characters to be the people trying to get the next gig. And then he put Dr. Fearless in there. I was like, yeah.
Oh man, it was really cool, and it was a nice little Easter egg, nice little surprise, and of course it ends, you know, on a cliffhanger. So we need Dark Horse too. We need more Count Crowley stories, not just you yourself, sir.
Thank
So
you. Yeah, she's just getting started. I mean, literally, all you've gotten so far is her like scratching the surface. I mean, there's so much story to tell, and I feel good about the opportunity. It's just there's where business and art meet are a nebulous place, and I've learned that the hard way many times because I chose, you know, to enter show business. So where the art and the business meet can sometimes just not always align. And for me, fortunately, Crowley did have a good response when it first came out, and I feel like we've slowly built a really loyal following of fans. And obviously, the pandemic just really spooked and hurt a lot of the publishing companies because things just changed. And so yeah, I mean, anybody who's watching who isn't familiar yet with the comic, if you dig, you know, character driven stories about characters with supernatural abilities that like to battle, you know, and as you know, Chaz, I really wanted to write in here too. There's going to be much more exploration of this, but the notion that there are good monsters and bad monsters, and the bad monsters in the world of Count Crowley, I think are so kick-ass thanks to the work of Lucas Kettner. I mean, the guy is the Bernie Wrightson of our era, and he's so talented, and he always imagines something on the page that like you never see coming. And I hope for no other reason, if you guys are watching this, that you'll give it a chance, because his art is just it's sick, man. It's so bonkers. Look,
Yeah.
there's Vincent Price. Yeah, so good.
You want your comics, games, and sports cards, but don't want to leave the house because you're lazy and COVID and all that jazz. You've heard me say it time and time again.
It's really simple. Then stop by our online store at theadventurebeginstx.com
for all your nerdy needs.
That's right, and there is free shipping. That's right, free shipping to all 50 states on all of your orders over $100.
That's right. I'd buy that for $100.
I'd buy that. Yeah, probably if it's free shipping. Might as well.
Right on, man. Hey, I hear things. We might be entering Canada soon.
Oh, international. Look at us stepping up our... Hey, nice.
Check it out, man. If you want your hockey cards, you better get them now because once we get to Canada, boom.
Hey, man, they're going... Yeah, hey, mate, they're going to go a long way from here.
They really are, you know. They're going to be like, hey, they got everything that we ever needed. We can't find up here.
Yeah, don't you know, hockey's big up there, and it's going to be a huge thing.
Yeah, what's this place all about? Well, guess what? We're going to buy all the things.
Yeah, sorry about that, but it's how it's going to go.
Hey, man, do you have a pet of the week?
What?
Is it cute and cuddly? Is it ugly and gnarly? Do you dress it up and take it out with your purse and on a leash and all that jazz?
Or did you get done rolling in a puddle of mud? Either way, don't care. Send us pictures.
That's right, man. So this is Jasper dressed up as Venom at a Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago.
Nice. I love that people are having pictures of their dressed up pets for this.
Yeah.
It makes it go with the show well, but we'll take any picture of your pets because animals are great.
That's right, man. And check this out, dude. Giving away a Mezcal Cantina gift card for $25.
What?
Yeah, this is last week's winner. This is Laura. Psh, she won it.
Nice.
Last week.
Not bad.
Yeah. So you want to know how you win one of these Mezcals?
Yes, Chaz, please tell me. How do I win one of these Mezcal Cantina gift cards?
Like for one entry. Comment for an additional entry.
It's 2 right there.
What else do we have to do?
Guess what? All you got to do is also just share it. Boom. It's right there. That's 2 more entries. That's right. You can do simple math. That is 4 entries for you just for doing 3 simple things.
That's right, man. Totally cool, man.
Can't go wrong.
No zoinks this week, so don't go looking for it.
Sorry about that.
But it doesn't mean that you can't check out our past shows.
Right?
Right, man. Just go to the Adventure Begins comics and like YouTubes, and it'll come right up and all that jazz.
Simple.
So, yep. So no prize to claim this week.
Sorry. But that's it for this week's episode of the Adventure Begins show. Bill, we'll have you on next week. Apparently it's ladies' weekend, so you have to watch Viv, so it's kids.
And new episodes drop every Monday on certain social media platforms, like I said before, YouTube and Facebook, and on Roku.
For me and for you.
Through thewoodlandsonline.com.
Hey, nice. I hope you had a good time watching this week's episode, and join us next week for, guess what, more comics, more games, more events, and more. Also, Chaz, I bet you didn't know this, but it is National Pretzel Day.
Oh, crap, I forgot to look at my jokes.
Man, that joke made me thirsty.
You know what? Leave that. Leave that.
See you, nerds.
It's better than mine, because this is what mine. What do you call a store that only sells pretzels, bagels, and donuts?
What?
Whole Foods.
No, my joke was better. It's gonna go really well with the cool Seinfeld thing we got going on.
This joke is making me thirsty.
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 This joke is making my headache. All right, yeah.
See you, nerds? For like the 3rd time?
Boy, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. No, see, that's no good. See, you don't know how to act.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Hey, man, it's season 2 episode of
The Adventure Begins. Episode whatever, who knows?
Whatever you want it to be. I'll just start it over.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
It is, dude. We're used to this.
Yeah.
All right, take 1,000.
I'm teaming up. Nope. I'm teaming up with the Adventure. I'm teaming up with the Adventure.
He's teaming up with the Adventure Begins.